How's it going, everybody? Coach Jerry here with Biohacking Truth, and today I've got a special guest, Jessie Lenners. Jessie just graduated from our 3-month Health Freedom 3 fat loss program, and Jessie had amazing results. Jessie came to us about 3 months ago, and he wanted to lose some weight, and he also had some stenosis pain in his back, and he was just wanting to get feeling better. And so today I was gonna talk to Jessie, ask him a few questions, and have him share his experience with you all. And hopefully that inspires you to take some action on some things that have been bothering you, because as you may or may not know, these things, once you get them sourced at the root cause and put an effective plan together to address them and reverse that root cause, things happen very fast. So Jessie, how you doing today?
Good, how are you, Jerry?
Good, thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate it. So if you just want to share with everybody your experience in getting your health back and getting out of pain and feeling better, what was it that brought you to seek some help?
The biggest motivation was my family, knowing that both my boys are getting bigger and stronger, and I wanted to be healthy and be able to join in on their sports and their activities without having to be in pain or know that I would have to be winded so quickly.
Yeah.
I enjoy coaching, so I coach both my boys in baseball and football, and be able to either motivate the kids I help coach or even my own kids to stay healthy was a big motivation for me.
Excellent. Now, how long have you been battling these feelings that you wanted to lose some weight and address the back pain?
For a while now, it's a couple of years. I actually tried a few diet plans myself with some doctors trying to help me say do this, do that, and never really stuck.
Gotcha.
So that's another reason why I came to see you.
Gotcha.
I knew you for a while, so I trusted your word.
I appreciate that. And so you mentioned doctors, and so you'd been through various protocols and whatnot for your back pain as well.
Yes.
What did you experience in that?
Very little pain relief, honestly. I spent a lot of money in a year's worth of PT and shots and other stuff, and it was effective at all.
Yeah. And did you ever get like a firm understanding of your condition, fully explain how to get relief, how to avoid pain, what was causing it?
Not to the extent that you did. I had some explanation of what I had only after I went to four doctors and a chiropractor, and then we came to here and we kind of narrowed it down.
Gotcha. And so, we all go through this cycle in life. Like, problems come up, we kind of try to slough them off or live in denial for a while or whatever the case may be. But eventually, like, the signal gets loud enough and the message gets clear enough that we need to, maybe get some professional guidance. But in between the time that happens and we take action, there's a bunch of talking ourselves out of it and whatnot, because there's concerns about investing in ourselves for multiple reasons. And, you can't always trust the person that's guiding you, and we don't always trust ourselves and our ability to stay with a plan. So did you battle any concerns like that, in between the time that you realized you needed to get some help and actually reaching out? And if so, what were those concerns?
Biggest concern was investing the money into myself. I personally prefer investing that kind of money into my kids or my family.
Sure.
I've never really spent this kind of money on myself, but I knew that I'm worth it.
Yeah.
It took me some time to figure that out, but through this course, it helped me figure out that it's definitely worth investing in myself. Right.
And that's a big cornerstone foundation of our program, and a lot of what we talked about. And you touched upon it earlier. But when it comes down to why it's important to invest in yourself, how do you reconcile that? What was so important about investing in yourself?
If I invest in myself, I can be better for my family.
Yeah.
I'd be a better man, a better father.
Right. And when we got down to your core values, is there anything more important to you than that?
No.
Yeah.
My top core value is family.
Yeah. And so there's probably a lot of things you went through that surprised you, right? About yourself, maybe.
Yeah.
And I watched you grow the last 3 months and grow in confidence and grow in intuition, right? The things that you were coming to me with, were problems that you solved on your own, just listening to your own intuition. And so what would you say would be the biggest surprise that you found out about yourself through the course of this?
Biggest surprise would probably have to be learning and figuring out what food and what exercises I can handle with my stenosis, and then implementing that in my short amount of time I have throughout the day. With working as a plumber, I don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
And family with football practice and baseball practice, I hashed out enough time for myself again to be able to do it.
Yeah. So am I hearing you right that you were surprised that you were able to carve out the time and make it work?
Yeah.
And our meetings every week were, and guys, we went through a lot with Jesse. Jesse originally enrolled in the fat loss lifestyle program, and he was doing so good so early that we decided to attack the back pain. So he didn't even sign up for like the back pain program or really any physical program, right? It was just diet and lifestyle, and we just kind of leaked some of that into it. But all that, I mean, with the diet and lifestyle adjustments, with the self-awareness, right, the visualizations and the breathing work and the meditation and the morning evening routines and the exercise program. So through the course of this program, we had 4 physical assessments, plus multiple online assessments for diet and lifestyle. But with all that jam-packed schedule, our meetings every week were just very, very to the point, very simple. There wasn't a lot of issues. So I was surprised at how quickly you took everything on. What was that like, trying to incorporate all these new habits and ideals, like basically how we see health, right? Totally flipping the script on that. What was that like, incorporating that into your already busy lifestyle?
Knowing that it was something that I needed to do, I just did it.
Yeah.
I was motivated. It's one of those things that it's just kind of how I am. If I know I need to do it and it needs to be done to be right, I just do it.
Yeah.
And actually implementing it was fairly simple.
Yeah.
In all honesty, just take an extra 2 minutes in the morning to get your routine and 5 minutes at night, and it's really nothing. So don't watch Netflix for 5 minutes. Or get off your phone and not watch those endless loops of 30-second videos.
Yeah, the rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole.
The algorithm gets you.
Yeah, sure does.
So yeah, that was very, very rewarding to see it happen. But not only that, but to see it happen so seamlessly.
Yeah.
So you did a great job of being able to just incorporate it and not complaining. Always showed up with questions. Jesse never shows up without questions, which is so important. If any of you guys are working with a coach or any sort of a mentor, and you feel like you are being like demanding of their time or a nuisance, so to speak, by showing up with questions, please show up with questions. It makes everybody's experience so much better. There's probably some people out here watching that are on the fence about joining any sort of program, and this could be getting tennis lessons or anything that you've been sitting on for a while that will help you. What would you say to somebody that was maybe on the fence and hemming and hawing about investing in themselves right now?
Just know that you're worth it. You are worth it. Take the time to sit down and talk to yourself out loud or just in your head. Just say, I'm worth it. Honestly, you only get to live once.
Yeah.
So why not feel your best or learn how to do a new skill or a new sport, something that you might enjoy. Yeah.
Add some fulfillment. And one of the things that's very important to me is adding lifetime value to someone, right? And so we just got done talking about Jesse's future and his ability to comply with this, and we talked about the possible pitfalls and the keys to success. And so Jesse, as we sit here right now, how confident are you that you've got all the tools and skills necessary to do this for life?
I'd say 100% confident.
Yeah. Yep. Awesome. Cool, man. I guess last question is, how much money would it take for someone to pay you to go back to where you were 3 months ago?
3 months ago and 50 pounds, I don't think there's an amount of money.
No.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I feel so much better.
Awesome.
It's not worth it to me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time, guys.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it,
Jesse.
Yeah.
Guys, if you need anything, just leave a comment down below, or you can reach out to me direct anytime, Jerry@biohackingtruth.com, or you can reach out to me direct. My cell line is 406-241-3763. If you're on the fence about addressing your health, your fulfillment in life, or anything that you think would make your life better, don't wait.
Worth the call.
It's worth the call. We're here for a good time. We're here for a long time. You can have it all. All right, guys. Peace, much love, and live well.